Music show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Synergy's first yoga online live yoga class. We thought it was important to bring this to you today because of what is happening into the world. So we've all been confined to our houses, and I think this is the most important time to bring yoga into your lives. So we decided to try to connect you via internet. So with that, please come to a seated position. And just notice how you feel right now, bringing your hands to your knees and closing your eyes. And realizing at this moment, we all need to find calm through all this chaos. So just notice your breath. And notice how you feel. And today with our breathing, we're going to take nice deep breaths. And at the top of our breath, we're just going to hold it and then release. And at the bottom of our breath, we're also going to hold it. So taking that nice big inhalation and holding at the top of your breath and then exhaling. And I'd like you to do about 5 rounds of this breath. And while we're doing this, bring your hands to heart center. So just notice how it feels. Notice how your fingers feel together, your palms feel together, and finding that connectedness. And notice how it feels to lean your thumbs on your sternum and finding that peace while inhaling and exhaling. And then slowly placing your hands back on your knees. In your next inhalation, you're bringing your forehead to the sky. And exhaling your chin to chest. Inhale it back. And exhale forward, chin to chest. Inhale back. Remembering to pause that breath. And exhale forward. And one more time back. And exhale forward. And bringing your head to a neutral position. Taking that left hand to the earth and your right hand over your left ear. And gently, gently bringing that right ear towards your shoulder. Drop that left shoulder, relax. Just a little pressure, enough to stretch that side neck out. And breathe. And taking that right hand, releasing it, bringing that to the floor. Taking that left hand over your right ear and gently bringing that left ear to your shoulder. And gently release. Taking that right hand, putting it down to the center of your back, keeping your neck nice and straight. You can take that left hand, you can take your elbow and your left hand to give you a little deeper stretch. Just be very conscious of your neck. Try not to lean it forward. Keep it nice and straight. And release that. Bring both hands to the earth. Bring that left hand up. Reach it down to the center of your back. You can take that right hand up. Grab your elbow to the other side. Again, being conscious of your neck. And slowly release. Bring those hands to the knees. We're going to lean this right shoulder in and just lean it in. Stretch to your left. And come back up and lean it to the other side. Feeling that deep stretch right now on the left side of your body. And bring it up one more time to the left. And you'll feel that on the right side. And coming up and going to the right. And bring that back up. Good. Inhale both your arms up. Exhale them down behind your back and intertwining your hands, opening that heart. Lift your forehead to the sky. And breathe. And slowly release. Take that left foot, put it straight out in front of you. Take this right leg, put it over. Take your left hand and embrace your right leg. Bring this right hand up and back. And nice straight spine. Flex that left foot and your gaze should be over your right shoulder. It's a nice twist to wake your body up this morning. And slowly release. Taking that right foot, straightening it out. So take that left foot, put it over your right leg. Your right hand, embrace your left leg. Hands up and back. Behind your spine, nice straight spine. Again, gaze should be over your left shoulder. And breathe it out. And slowly release. Straighten that left leg. Flex both those feet in Dandasana. Make sure your sits bones are nice and flush to the earth. Inhale both those arms up. And exhale, hinging at the hips. Make sure you don't hunch your shoulders over. Stretching, reaching for your calves, your ankles, your feet, wherever you might be at this point. And breathe through it. Remember to stop at the top of your breath and at the bottom of your breath, finding that calm. And slowly release that. Coming up again, inhale your arms up. And exhale, forward fold again. Try to reach a little farther this time. And breathe into it. Send any breath to any discomfort you're feeling in the back of your legs, your hamstrings, wherever your pain might be right now. And slowly release. We're going to bring our hands to the mat. Wide, nice and wide. Swing those legs over, coming on to tabletop. So in tabletop, our hands are spread nice and wide on the mat. Your feet are to the earth. Your knees are under your hips and your wrists are under your shoulders. Nice flat back. And in here, we're going to do some cat-cow. So with cow, you're gonna arch your back, send your hips to the sky, forehead to the sky, and your inhalation. And then your exhalation, you're gonna bring your head between your shoulder, hunching your back into that Halloween cat. And inhale it up. And taking that pause. And exhale into cat. Taking that pause again. Inhale it up. And exhale into cat. Nice flow here. We'll take that a few more times. Inhale up to cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale up. And exhale cat. Great. Come to a neutral position again. We're going to take our hand and we're going to reach that up to the sky, and we're going to thread our needle through under our left hand, coming down onto the side of our shoulder. And just pause here a moment. And inhale up. And exhale through. And inhale up again. And exhale through. Now stay here for a moment. And if you'd like, you can take this left hand and bring it straight out for a deeper stretch. Keep your hand to the earth as you're doing it. Take that left hand, bring it back. Reach that right hand to the sky one more time. And then bringing that right hand to the earth. Okay, so we're going to just take that, threading the needle to the other side. So inhale that left hand up and thread it through underneath your right hand, coming down to the left side of your face. Inhale it up and exhale that through. Inhale up and exhale through. And pausing here. Again, you can just stay here, or you can take that right hand and reach forward to the front of your mat, keeping that hand on the earth. And bringing that right hand back and reach up one more time. And bring that left hand to the mat. We're going to do a little bit of balance while we're in here on table. Take that right hand, reach it to the front of the room. Take that left foot, reach it back into a little balance. We're going to bring our knee to elbow. We're going to do that 4 times. So in for 1, reach out. In for 2, reach that out. 3. And one more time for 4. Good. Right hand to the earth, left knee to the earth. Take that left hand, reach it out in front. Take that right foot, flex that foot. Find that balance. And in for 4. And 1. And 2. Reach that out. 3. Reach it out. And one more time for 4. Good. Take that left hand down, right knee down. So we're going to transition to our first down dog of the day. So tuck those toes under. Send those hips to the sky. Now, if you're unable to do this, you can go down into child's pose or just stay on your knees if that's easier for you. And just breathe here a moment. See how you feel. So bend the knees. Maybe walk that dog. Sink that head into your shoulders. Just let your chest be pulled to the earth. And take a breath. Bring that gaze between your hands, and you're going to step our hat forward into forward fold. So in forward fold, we're just going to let our heads drop. Bend those knees. Rest that torso on the thighs. You can either let your hands hang. You can hold to your ankles. Let that head drop. And just breathe. Find the calmness. Find the serenity. And take that breath. And you're going to inhale this up, reach into the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up again. Bring your hands together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up. Hold your breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down to the mat. Step or hop back into plank. So you can stay here in plank, or you're more than welcome to come down on your knees. You'll come down on your knees, stay there. So we're going to do a little chaturanga. So chaturanga is wide. It's like a push-up. We're going to keep our elbows close to our sides, and we're going to go down, chin, chest, belly, then up dog. Keeping those feet to the earth. Tuck your toes under, down dog. Take a breath here. So really feel how this feels. Try to drop those heels as much as you can. Mine will never reach the earth, and that's okay. So we're just doing what we can here. Take a breath. You're going to float that right foot up. Keeping those hips square. Bring it up a little more. Bend the knees. Open the hip. Gaze between your hands. Straighten that leg. And bring it back down. Inhale the left foot up. Keep those hips square to the earth. Bring it up a little more. Bend that knee. Open left side hip opener. Straighten that leg and float it down. Gaze between your hands. Step or hop forward. Inhale it up. Sun salutations. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Hands together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Your right side, crescent moon. So lean to your right. And bring it back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step or hop back to plank. Again, come to your knees. Now we're going to go through our vinyasa, which is the chaturanga. And if you choose not to, that's okay. Just meet us in down dog or child's pose. It's always there for you if you just need a rest. So chin, chest, belly, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to float that right foot up. We're going to bring it to the right side of our right hand. So coming into like a runner's lunge. So you can stay here. Or if you want a deeper expression, you can come down on your knee and bring your foot flat to the earth. So that gives you a deeper stretch here. So we're going to keep that left hand rooted. And we're going to take this right hand. We're going to reach up into a twist and open our heart. And exhale that down. Take that left toe, we're going to tuck it under. And we're going to keep this right foot not touching the earth. So as we come up, we're going to go into our three-legged dog. So coming back down, bringing that foot, reaching it up. And then exhaling that leg down. Bring your gaze between your hands, step or hop forward. And inhale up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale up again. Hands together, exhale, heart center, pause. Inhale up. Exhale, left side crescent moon. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step or hop back to plank. So we're going to take our vinyasa. Again, your choice here. So exhale, chin, chest, belly. Up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. Sink into that down dog. Bring that left leg up. Bring it to the left side of your left hand. Again, into your runner's lunge. So again, your choice here. You can stay up in this lunge, or for a deeper expression, come down, bringing that top of the foot to the earth. Keeping that right hand grounded. Bring that left hand up, reach up for the sky. And bring that left hand down. Tucking that right toe under. So we'll take that right toe under, leave that left foot off the earth into three-legged down dog. So just bring that foot all the way back. And float that foot down. Take a breath, find the calm. Gaze between your hands, step or hop forward. Then inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Oh, nope, I messed up. Inhale, up again. And we're going to do that because we're live. And exhale, heart center. Inhale, up. And arch your back. Crescent moon. Come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands down. Step again, back to plank. You can come down on your knees, you can go into child's pose, or you can go through the vinyasa again. But if you're going through the vinyasa, let's do a little challenge. Lift that right leg up, three-legged, chaturanga, or one-legged. Chin, chest, belly, up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. And let's float that right foot up. Gaze between the hands, bring that foot between your hands. Coming up into your first warrior of the day. So during this time, we all need to be warriors. Bring your hands together, heart center. And just find the calm. Take a breath. So in this warrior one, your knee is stacked over your ankle. Your left foot is at a 45-degree angle. And just find some breath here. Your next inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale into warrior two. So your warrior two, the only thing that changes is that back foot. So you move that back foot into a 90-degree angle and your gaze is over your hands. Inhale it back to peaceful. Take that right forearm, you put it on your right thigh, side angle. So in your side angle, you want to feel like you're between two pieces of glass. Inhale up, warrior two. And cycle that down on either side of your foot, stepping back into down dog. Okay, take that breath. Gaze between your hands, step or hop forward, and we're going to inhale it up. One last sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up again. Reach for the front of the room. Hands together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step our hop back to plank. Again, you can come down on your knees, meet us in child's pose, wherever you like, in down dog. Otherwise, go through your vinyasa. Take that left leg up this time. And one-legged chaturanga, chin, chest, belly, up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. And breathe it out. Notice how your down dog feels right now. How it feels from the first one you did when you first started. So float that left leg up, bringing it between your hands, coming up into warrior one. On your left side, bring those arms up. And hands together, heart center. So spend a moment finding some calmness. Again, checking your knees. Make sure your knee is stacked over your ankle and your right foot is at a 45-degree angle. And inhale your arms up. Exhale to warrior two again. Taking that back foot, put to a 90-degree angle. Gaze should be over your left hand. Inhale it back, peaceful warrior. Take that left forearm, bring it to your left thigh. Bring your right arm over into side angle. And then inhale it up, warrior two. And cycle that down. Take that foot back into down dog. You're going to take those knees, drop to the side of your mat. Cross your toes. Bring your forehead to the floor. And we're going to bring ourselves down a little bit from our vinyasa. So this is child's pose. It's a restorative pose. So you can either stay here with your forehead to the earth, sinking those hips to the earth. Noticing your breath. Taking these full deep breaths, you can feel it expand in the back of your back. If you want a deeper expression, you can go on the side of your face and try to grab your ankles with your hands. Be very conscious of your neck. And just be for a moment. Check in with your body. Do you feel more calm since you started this routine? Do you feel more connected with yourself? Take your hands out and bring them in front of you if they're not. Or head back on the floor. And walk those hands off to the right side of your mat. And lean into the left side of your body. So you can feel that whole stretch coming from your hip to your shoulder. And walking that back to the center. And then off to the left side of your mat. Leaning into the right side of your body. Again, feeling that stretch from your hip to your shoulder. And walking that to the middle of your mat. We're going to come up into table. We're going to do a little flow here. Kind of lose yourself in your flow. We're going to connect our breath to this little flow, and we're going to go from table, and we're going to go down into cobra. And then back into table. And then exhaling into child's pose. So each pose has its breath. Inhale, table. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. I'm going to let you do that a few more rounds. Say 3. By yourself at your own pace. And inhale up. We're all going to meet in child's pose. We're going to come up into table, inhale it up. Exhale, bring those toes under and come into our down dog again. We're going to float this foot up. And we're going to bring that right foot between our hands and come up into a lunge. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, heart center. We're going to bring our hands up. We're going to come and straighten our legs. And exhale, heart center, bend your legs. Inhale that up. Hands together. Exhale and down. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center, down. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center, and down. And we'll do one more time. 5 times is good. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Good. Bring those hands up. Bring them down on the other side of your foot. Step it back into down dog. So while I'm down dog, we're going to take that right hand and we're going to reach it to our left ankle if we can. Or you could just stay in down dog. But just reach. You don't have to touch it. It doesn't have to be there. And bring that right hand forward. And sink back. And take that left hand, reaching for your right ankle. And we can come back, bring your hand back. Good. Now we're going to bring that left foot floated up. Bring your hands foot between your hands, sorry. Bring that up. Exhale, heart center. On our inhale up, we're going to straighten that leg. So inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale. And one more time. Up. Exhale, heart center. Hands up. And bring them down. Step it back into down dog. And gaze between your hands. Step or hop forward to the top of our mat. And again, let's rest our bodies on our thighs. Bend those legs a little bit. Hang that head. We're going to slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Good. So now we're going to do a little mountain pose. So in our mountain pose, we're feeling strong. So I'll take a breath here. Keep our feet hips width apart, and we're going to engage our thighs. Pull your hips in, Nice straight spine, shoulders back, arms out, and your forehead slightly to the sky. So here we're going to feel strong. So mountain pose is a really powerful pose. We can even try to lift our toes at this point and see if we don't fall. It's a very grounded pose. You should feel like nothing can knock me over. So just be here for a few moments. And slowly float those eyes open. So we're going to do a few little balance, and tree's my favorite. So we're going to do tree today because a lot of us feel like we can't be outside, but actually you should go outside. Beautiful, the sun's out. After your yoga, go take a walk with your family or your dog. I'm sure most of you have dogs. So again, we can connect our hands in Andre Mudra and come to heart center. So in your tree, you can either put your foot near your ankle and just rest it and be here, and that's fine. Or you can bring your foot to your calf, and that's fine also. If you have tree pose, your fullest extension is to bring it to your thigh. Just help it along here. And you're essentially just putting pressure between your foot and your thigh, trying to keep that knee out to the side as much as you can. Again, finding that drishti on the floor, that spot that helps you concentrate. If you want to bring your branches up, you can. You can wave them in the wind, you can do that too. If not, heart center is fine. If you fall out, just get back in. It's okay. So you can bring that knee to the front of the room and step it out. Bring that foot down. I might want to shake that left leg out. It's probably feeling a little sore right now. That's okay. So again, rooting your feet to the ground. This time we're going to root our right foot. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring in your foot to your ankle. Again, looking for that drishti, that spot on the floor. If it suits you, you can bring it to your calf or up to your thigh. And it's okay. It's okay. Wherever you have it, wherever you're at. Whatever you do, do not put your foot on your knee. Be very gentle with our knees. Again, you can bring your branches up. You can wave them in the wind. Bring that knee to the front and step it out. Good. Good job. All my beautiful trees out there. So I hope you're finding some calmness in some of these poses I'm trying to give to you today. So with finding our calmness, we have to find our strength too. And that's why I did some warriors, and I'm going to do some goddess poses. We're going to step out to the sides of our mat. Do this here. And we're going to inhale it up. And we're going to come down into our squat, feet at a 45-degree angle, and bring our goddess arms down. And just pause here for a moment. Inhale that up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Maybe try to find a deeper expression with every time you come down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And one more time. And exhale. Good. Bring those arms up. And we're going to straighten those heels back to a 40 or 90-degree angle, I'm sorry. And we're going to reach down to a forward fold. So we're going to walk those hands up. That's like an open-legged down dog. Sink that head into the shoulders. Pull your chest to the floor. And slowly walk it back. Take that left hand, root it to the earth. Bring that right hand up in a twist. Find your breath. Bring that right hand down. Again, walk it to the front of your mat. Sink your head down, pull your chest to the floor. Walk it back. Bring that right hand, root it to the earth. Bring that left hand up. Other side, twist. And bring that other hand down. And walk it forward again. Bring that chest to the earth. And walk it back. Bring those heels in. Your feet out to a 45-degree angle. Coming down in Malasana. So your squat. And again, your squat is your squat. So whatever it is, that's where you are. So bring your hands to heart center. Find that calm. And just relax. And be where you are in this pose. If you want to take crow, you can take crow right now. Crow's a little more advanced. It's a balance pose. You can put your hands down. If you want to prepare for crow, you can just come up on your toes. If crow is in your practice, please be careful. Keep your head up. Squeeze in your knees. And take those feet off the floor. And if you're done with your crow, come down back into Malasana. Hands to heart center. One more nice big breath. And take your left hand, put it behind you, your right hand behind you, come down onto your sits bones. We're going to do a little boat pose here, so little abs. Got to include our abs, can't forget about those. So there's many different stages of boat. So you can come down onto your bottom here and put your hands down. You can bring your feet up. You can also bring your arms up. You can also straighten your feet if you're there. I'm not quite there, I'm working on it. We're all work in progress. Put those hands down, bring those feet to the earth. We're gonna hug our knees and bring our backs nice and straight. Take a breath. And slowly release. Bringing those hands back. Again, coming back into your boat. Bringing your hands up if it serves you. And release. Bring those feet to the ground. Hug those knees. Nice straight back. Nice breath. Extend those feet out and come slowly down one vertebrae at a time. And release those shoulders to the earth. Release your hips. We're going to bring your left knee up. Bring this right leg onto this right calf onto your left thigh. And we're going to lift your left foot up. You can embrace your thigh if you'd like. Flex those feet. And just pull that left leg towards your chest. You should feel a really deep stretch in your hamstring and your glutes. This is called reverse pigeon. It's a much restorative way to do it than regular pigeon. And slowly release and changing those legs. So bringing that right foot to the earth, left calf on your right leg. Bring that right leg up towards your chest. Again, embrace. You can even use your left elbow to push your knee down for a deeper expression. And slowly release. Take that left leg, straighten it out, keep that right leg bent. We're going to tee out our arms and we're going to twist to the right. Now try to keep those shoulder blades onto the floor and try to drop that right knee to the earth as much as you can. But make sure your shoulders don't leave the floor. You can take that gaze over your right shoulder. And slowly come onto your back. And we're going to switch those legs out. So straighten that right leg, bend the left, move those hips, drop that left knee over to the right. Gaze should be over your left shoulder. And coming back onto your back. Take this left knee into your hands, pulling it toward your chest. Flex those feet. Maybe pulling it out to the side a little bit to open your hip a little more. And slowly release. Straightening that left leg, bringing that right knee into your hands and pulling towards your chest. Flex those feet. Open the hip a little. And release. We're going to bring both feet to the floor. I'm going to do a few bridges here. So for preparing for bridge, we're going to bring our feet as close to our sits bones as we can. Maybe try to reach for those ankles with your fingers. And on our inhale, we're going to pull our hips to the sky. Pull those shoulders in. And just pulling our bridge. Now be conscious of your knees. Try to keep them straight. Keep your head straight. Don't try to look at the screen right now. Just stare at the ceiling and listen to my voice. And take a few breaths. And slowly release the shoulders and come down one vertebrae at a time. Again, keeping your neck straight, still your gaze still at the ceiling. Pull those hips in and release each side. Bring those knees to your chest and hug it out. So when doing a back bend or a deep back expression, I like to counteract it with something, in the opposite direction. So hugging your knees is really good for your lower back. Okay, bring those feet. We're going to do that one more time. Feet to the earth. Try to touch those ankles if you can. And keeping your knees nice and straight. And again, lifting those hips to the ceiling, to the sky. Engaging the glutes, keeping those knees straight. Putting those shoulders under. Trying to find your deepest expression here. You're almost through this. And remember to breathe. And release those shoulders. Again, coming down one vertebrae at a time. Should feel each one hit the mat. Pull in those hips and bring those knees to your chest. Good. Now while you're here, try to keep your lower back to the earth, even though you're trying to pull your knees in as far as they can go. And you can just rock side to side. Give yourself a little massage on your back. You can take your knees in your hands and make little circles on the ceiling. And maybe take those circles the other way. And come to stillness. Bring those feet straight up in the air. Flex those feet. Bring your arms straight up. This is called dead bug. It's very restorative. So you can point and flex. Maybe make circles with your feet. Whatever feels good to you right now. And then come to stillness. Take your feet in your hands into happy baby, keeping that lower back onto the ground. Just find movement here, whatever feels good. You notice babies do this stuff all the time. So they just do whatever feels good to them. So that's what you need to do. And slowly release, bringing the soles of your feet together and bringing them to the earth. Bringing your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your heart. And notice how you feel at this moment. Notice how you feel from the beginning of this practice until now. Release your shoulders. Release your knees. We're going to take a big inhale and reach those hands up to the sky or up to the back of your mat. And exhale your feet to the front of your mat. And take a big breath and release and let yourself go and to prepare for Savasana. So in Savasana, it's however you're comfortable. It could be on your back, on your side, wherever you feel most peaceful and at rest. This is the moment where we restore our bodies from our workout. So while in Savasana, just clear your mind. Let go of the chaos and find the calm. Be with yourself for a moment, so it's easier to be with others. Release your shoulders into the earth. Let your back be supported. And your hips. Release the muscles in your thighs. And let your feet fall. Smooth the lines out in your forehead. Release your cheeks. Relax your tongue. And focus on that space between your eyes. There's nothing to do or nothing to say. There's no news to listen to. It's just you at this moment, alone on your mat. Know that this is always there for you through this trying time and this chaos that we're dealing with. Know the earth is always there to support you in your stresses when no one else is. We all just need to take a moment to find the calmness so we are able to be patient with this process and trust and pray that this will be over soon. So find the space. My spirit is grounded deep into the earth. I am calm, strong, centered, and peaceful. I am able to let go of fear and trust that I am eternally safe and am worthy of all things beautiful. And slowly find some movement in your hands and your feet. Maybe move your head from side to side. Slowly pull your knees into your chest. And give yourself a hug. And thank your body and your mind for giving you this hour. Let your knees fall to the right into a fetal position. And slowly come up into a seated position when you're ready at your own pace. Hands together to heart center. May all beings be healthy during this time. And we all pray for those who've been affected by this virus. And we pray that there'll be an ending soon. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for joining Synergy in this practice today. Namaste. Peace, everybody. Peace.